What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner ukulele tutorial for Holy by Justin Bieber and Chance the Rapper. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Justin Bieber or Chance the Rapper that you want to learn on ukulele. Guys, the first thing you want to know to play Holy on ukulele is that in order to keep the song as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 1st fret. And if you don't have a capo, I'll link get this capo for free right up here. The next thing that you want to know for Holy is the structure of this song. We're going to start out with verse 1. Then go to chorus, then we're going to have another verse, then another chorus, then we're going to have a bridge, and then another verse and chorus to take us out of the song. And the last thing that you want to know before we dive into Holy is the 4 chords that we need to play this song. The first one is F, the next one is C, the next one is D minor, and the last one is A sharp. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And with all that in mind, guys, let's dive into Holy. Man, this is such a beautiful song. I just taught a guitar lesson on this song last week, and I was playing it on uke this weekend. I was like, I want to share this with everybody. It's really cool on uke. It's got a different kind of feel, but still just as beautiful. So guys, this is a very beginner-friendly song because we just have one chord progression that's going to repeat through the whole entire song. The only thing that's going to switch up a little bit depending on where you're at in the song is the strum patterns. First, let's take a look at the chord progression that's going to repeat through the whole entire song. Our chord progression that's going to repeat through the whole song is going to be F, C, D minor, and A sharp. Repeated over and over again throughout the whole entire song. That's the only chord progression we have through the whole song. Now, first let's take a look at the strum pattern that we're going to be using for verse 1 and bridge. For verse 1 and bridge, we're just going to have a single down strum for each chord. Now, sounds super easy, and it is super easy, but one thing we want to make sure we've got down is the timing. So let's walk through this chord by chord, and I'll help you get the spacing down. Start with our F chord. We're going to go down, and then pretty quickly to C, down, and we're going to hang out on that C just a little bit longer than we hung out on the F. So it's going to sound about like this. And then next chord. So again, starting from F, we've got F, C, and then we're going to go to D minor, and pretty quickly to A sharp. We'll hang out on that A sharp a little longer. So basically the 2nd and 4th chords, we hang out on those just a little bit longer than we did on the 1st and 3rd chords. So one more time walking through that, we've got F, C, D minor, A sharp. Just about like that. And that's just going to repeat a couple of times for your verse 1 and your bridge. So guys, with that in mind, a couple of times through our chord progression with that verse 1 and bridge strum pattern for Holy will look about like this. And from there, guys, the only other thing that we need to know is the strum patterns that we're going to be using for all of the other parts in the song. So everything except for verse 1 and bridge, this is going to be the strum pattern that we're going to be using. Now, this is going to look a little bit intimidating because we're going to have a different strum pattern for each chord. But real quick before we dive into that, a reminder of our chord progression that repeats through the whole song. Through the whole entire song, we'll have F, C, D minor, A sharp. Just like that through the whole song. Now, let's break this down chord by chord about what this strum pattern is going to look like. So, starting with our F chord here, for our F chord, we're going to play down, down, up, just like that. And then next, we're going to go to our C chord. And for our C chord, we're going to play something pretty similar. We're going to go down, down, up, but we're going to add an extra down strum to the end of that. So, it's going to be down, down, up, down, just like that. And then we're going to go to our D minor. For our D minor, we're going to play down, down, just like that. And then finally we go to our A sharp, and then for A sharp, we're going to play the same thing that we played for our C chord. We're going to go down, down, up, down, just like that. So a little walkthrough of what that looks like all together is about like this. Start with our F chord, we got down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Just about like that, repeated through everything except for verse 1 and bridge. For verse 1 and bridge, we'll use that single down strum pattern with that same chord progression. For everything else in the whole entire song, we're going to use that same chord progression, but with those strum patterns. So guys, a couple of times through that chord progression with those strum patterns for all of the parts besides verse 1 and bridge will look about like this without me talking. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play wholly on ukulele. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 790 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there cannot be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what songs I've been jamming on lately, where I'm traveling, or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram at @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. And lastly guys, if you want to support the channel and get your name in the credits at the end of each new guitar tutorial, you can hit up my Patreon at patreon.com/thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below as well. Guys, Holy is a beautiful song. I've been jamming on it pretty much ever since it came out, and especially since I did my guitar lesson on it last week. I was having a lot of fun with this one, and I've just been in a ukulele mood this weekend. It's kind of, I don't know, I've kind of had a weird weekend, and ukulele is always just kind of uplifting. It always just makes me feel a little bit better jamming on for some reason, maybe even a little more so than guitar. But I was jamming on this song. I thought it was a lot of fun, and like I said, it is a very beginner-friendly song to play as well on guitar and ukulele. I was having a lot of fun with it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So guys, like I said, this is really just the same chord progression through the whole entire song. The only thing you're going to switch up is what you're doing for strum pattern. And this song does not have any ukulele in it, or really any guitar for that matter. So the strum patterns that I'm using there are a little bit subjective. You can kind of play around with them, and if you find something that sounds better, by all means use what you think sounds best. But that's the strum patterns that I came up with that I thought sounded really good and pretty true to the song as well, and also kept it very beginner friendly. So guys, I had a lot of fun learning this song. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.